length of the court with Archidiakono. 3 seconds at midcourt.
Jenkins
gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
What up, sports fans, and welcome back to the Coal Line. I'm Cole Promain, and that was Chris Jenkins hitting the game-winning three as time expires to upset UNC. It was a super exciting game to watch. It was pretty close. UNC was hitting everything from beyond the arc. By the second half, Villanova had a 10-point lead, and that was enough cushion to stave off UNC and lock down the win for the finals. It was a massive dagger, and as you can see, the building erupted, and all Michael Jordan could say after the game was, "Good shot." Gonna have to agree with him on that one. So this week there's a lot going on. NHL playoffs are about to start. NBA playoffs are about to start. MLB just started. The Masters are this weekend. But I have to be picky. So I'm gonna mostly talk about baseball because some big things happened. Be sure to come back next week as I will be discussing the Masters and what the NHL and NBA playoffs are looking like. But on to baseball. So on Tuesday night, the Toronto Blue Jays were taking on the Rays in Tampa Bay. Now, it was the top of the 9th inning. There was one out and the bases were loaded for Edwin Encarnacion. So he grounded the ball to third, and they began to go around the horn. Now, when the ball was thrown to Forsythe, Jose Bautista slid into second base. Now, it looked like a clean slide, but as he did it, he reached his hand out and touched the foot of Logan Forsythe. Now, usually in baseball, this would be a totally fine play. Ask Goose Gossage, and he'll tell you he should have spiked the guy. But last year, Chase Utley had an absolutely vicious slide into Tejada in the postseason and broke his leg. It ended up taking him out for the rest of the playoffs and might have even cost the Mets the World Series. I'll leave that one up to you. But nonetheless, the MLB looked at this and realized they have to do something to better protect our players. In a lot of cases, players would slide through the bag, usually going 4 feet past it, or maybe going outside on either one, knowing that they're not going to be safe with the bag, so really just trying to intervene the throw. Now, this has always been a part of baseball, but now guys are starting to get hurt. So the MLB has come up with the Utley rule. Now, here is the definition of the new rule. Under the new rule 6.01, a runner will have to make a bona fide slide, which is defined as making contact with the ground before reaching the base, being able to and attempting to reach the base with a hand or foot, being able to and attempting to remain on the base at the completion of the slide, except at home plate, and not changing his path for the purpose of initiating contact with a fielder. Now, Jose Bautista did alter his path when he slid into second base. His left hand sliding out the end of the slide had nothing to do with him safely reaching the bag, which is why he was called out. And under the definition of that rule, sorry Blue Jays fans, that was the right call. Now, with any new rule, there's always going to be controversy and questions as to, is that really how it's going to be? And it is a tough way to learn, but my view on that is that the MLB made the right call, and that's a tough way to lose a ball game. Now, continuing with baseball. If you haven't heard of Trevor Story, everyone in Colorado sure has. Last year, Troy Tulowitzki was traded to the Blue Jays from the Colorado Rockies, and fans and Tulowitzki himself felt robbed. Well, feel no more, Colorado fans, because Trevor Story is on pace to hit 216 home runs this season. Through 3 games so far this year, he's racked up 4 home runs. He's the first player to homer in his first 3 games since 1900. And he's the first player to knock out 2 home runs in his first MLB game since J. Pierre Ncibia did it with the Toronto Blue Jays back in 2010. Now, I'm not saying this kid is going to homer every game, but so far every hit he's had has left the park. And this is mighty promising for a team that was wondering what they were going to do once Troy Tulowitzki left. Definitely stay tuned to his story while he continues his career in the MLB. Now, we're going to stick with baseball here as we move on to our just the worst play of the week. Take it, Tampa. All right, we're back in Tampa Bay, and here's Jose Bautista, and he pops this one out to right field. Souza's on the run. He's got it, and he's not even close. Oh, boy, that was ugly. He finally tracks the ball down as he throws it back in, but that is going to be a stand-up triple for Jose Bautista. Yikes. Now, kind of looks like Souza was trying to do his best Kevin Pillar impersonation, except he missed it by about 5 feet. Maybe next time realize the ball's got you beat and stay standing up and make the safe play and hold them to 2. Anyway, guys, that's all for us this week here at the Coal Line. But as always, thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to come by next week to see what happened with the Masters. And we just crossed the coal line.